I thought it was gonna be your wife's choice. Like,
Yeah,
Oh, that would be.
forgot about the dog.
Missed it. Missed the chance. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, everyone out there. I missed the joke chance.
This is the bastard my wife made me open up our marriage for.
I meet her emotional needs. He meets her physical needs. We're all good.
Hey,
How it
as
goes.
long as everybody's an honest adult about it.
and as long as there's good communication, as long as you feel you and Mr. Giraffe, have a good bond.
Absolutely.
Bitch.
All right, we're Baybeee. We're excited to do some improv. What do we need for a suggestion? A word? A place?
A word, a location, just a word, and we decide on a location somehow else.
Let's
Ooh.
be feisty.
Ooh.
Hey, Millie or Barry, can you guys give us a word?
Pinwheel.
Pinwheel?
We have
Pinwheel.
gotten Pinwheel before. We have
Really?
done a set
Okay.
about Pinwheel. I'm almost positive.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
Yeah, now we're doing another pinwheel.
You know what?
It
You
has
know
to-
what? The beauty of improv is it's never the same twice.
That is the beauty of it.
That is the beauty.
Multiple pinwheels.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you, Millie, and I'm sorry.
Excuse me, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Excuse me, ma'am, I can't hear you. Ma'am, I can't hear you.
Sorry. I was just talking to the windmill. It's gonna be a real blustery day. There's a storm coming in.
Yeah.
And I just want the windmill to know it's got this. You've got this.
Yeah, this is the famous windmill, right?
Yeah. This windmill was created by our great grandfather, Jebediah Croning.
Yeah.
And it has been in this spot since he created it. It might be the first windmill in America.
Wow, you come from such a historic lineage. I mean,
It's gone through 7 hurricanes, and I know this storm's going to be a big one, but it's got this.
yeah, I don't see any sun. I don't see anything but darkness coming on the horizon.
I know.
Look, and we all appreciate you kind of taking over the windmill legacy for old Jebediah.
I'm happy to do it. These windmills, I mean, your mother and aunts and uncles are my first set of children, but I consider these my children too.
Of course. I mean, I appreciate it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they are. And we all kind of wanted to do other things, so we appreciate you wanting to take over this because we don't want it to go into someone else's hands,
I get it. Someday somebody in the family will have to take over the wind farm. It's just the natural part. And people my generation, they've been tending all the farms around here. Like Peter, old Peter, he's the one who tends the alfalfa sprouts. And Cindy, who I went to high school with, she's over there managing the peacock farm.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's the same thing. Her children went off and went to college and are living the dream, as you kids would say. But someday, somebody's going to have to run these farms.
Yeah, totally. I mean, we're not sure who yet exactly, but someone will, I'm too busy running Microsoft, so I can't, but someone will.
Oh, yes, of course. You're too busy running Microsoft, and wind is trendy, okay? Like when I was tending to this wind farm, I was laughed out of City Hall 4 times. 4 times.
Remember, we
And
got
now City Hall, they come to our door. Wind is in.
You're telling me that's why I'm here. It's a good investment these days. It's a good investment.
I just wonder when the big storms roll in, who's going to come out to old Berta and comfort her and let her know that she can weather this storm. And you can weather this storm, Berta.
You
I
can.
know you can.
Yeah, you can, Bertha. I know you don't like me very much, but you can do this. Look, Cassie, I don't mean to be like a capitalistic asshole, but I'm just saying I got some good. Wind is popular right now, and we've gotten some good offers about someone else maybe acquiring the windmill.
Selling the wind farm? You were the one who just said you wanted to keep it as part of our legacy.
I was trying to bond with you. You know, we haven't had that great of a relationship since the family reunion of 1986.
Yeah, you know what you did.
Yeah, I invented Microsoft.
Wasn't just that, okay? You got drunk and you fell into a windmill that had a domino effect. It took out half of our windmill crop.
I didn't think the windmills were going to be that flimsy, you know? You'd think windmills, they're pretty solid structures.
They were new windmills. We had just planted them.
Well, I didn't know that. I work with software and sometimes hardware.
Yeah, it's very apparent that you know nothing about this business. Why would I sell this to somebody who only sees dollar signs, who doesn't see old Jebediah's blood, sweat, and tears in Berta?
Because, Cassie, it's going to happen one day or another. You're 107 years old. You're a medical marvel.
I am trying, though. I'm still working in these wind farm every day, and it's kept me alive and young.
You're telling me, but I'm just saying one day we're going to be stuck with this when you pass, and my kids aren't taking over.
Stuck!
Hey, Miss Cassie, it's time for all your meds. Hey. Hi. Hi, I'm Brenda. I'm the nurse keeping her alive. Hi.
Bill.
Hi, Bill. Hi. How do you know Miss Cassie? I know her because of how old she is and how much medicine her body requires. Why are you here?
I'm here because I'm her cousin who's trying to look out for her best interests, but she won't let me.
Cousin, open your mouth, Cassie. That's the insulin. Okie dokie. And Bill, don't let me interrupt.
Nah, this is just personal stuff, so I don't know how well you two know each other, so I don't know how much Cassie wants you to know exactly about this.
Oh, we have no secrets.
You can tell Brenda anything. She's my closest confidant.
I told Cassie everything that was going on both times I got divorced, and let's just say neither one of us saw either time coming, did we, Miss Cassie?
Not, except the second one. I did warn you about that when you were right before you went down the aisle.
Yeah, because you were cheating on him. You were the other woman, I should say.
Yeah.
It's crazy the way Miss Cassie and I got to know each other. Had it not been for her sleeping with my soon-to-be husband, I would not have ever started taking care of you. I'm sorry. I come in busting up like my roommate moved out and I haven't had anybody to talk to. So
no, it's okay, Brenda. You can always talk. And Bill is, for a capitalist pig, part of the family.
Yep. And give me your arm. This is just
All right.
Should I be here for this? Should I be here? Like, is this like private?
Just tetanus shot.
Tetanus. Don't you know?
Yes. I get vaccinations daily now.
Daily?
It actually helps build up my immunity. It gives my immune system something to punch out every day.
I guess. I mean,
And a deep breath here.
Oh, that's the good stuff.
I'm sorry I'm late, Miss Cassie. I missed the vaccination time as usual. I'm sorry. I came from the alfalfa sprout farm next door and I'm a little behind. I saw the alfalfa sprouts and I'm like, damn, that's great. I'm sorry. I brought your cookie that I always bring every day.
Oh, Joel, thank you so much. And Pete has been doing a good job on those alfalfa sprouts. I mean, just amazing. And he's 102. You should learn something from Pete, Bill.
everyone's so old here. I feel like I'm working at a retirement community.
Yes,
So,
because all of them have lousy children who won't take over the farm work. Not like you, Joel. Joel, you are wonderful, and you're going to be a great farmer someday.
Thank you, Miss Cassie. I take after my pa real well. And I always come loving the vaccine time, watching you get your tetanus, your other shots. Brenda, you are one fantastic nurse.
hi, Joel. Here's this is for your mom. It's her HPV.
Ooh, my mom loves that.
Your mom is alive? You're 102 years old and your mom is alive?
Yes.
How old is she?
149.
149.
Yes.
I run the Gates Foundation, and the oldest known person is 114 years old.
Oh, that's because you never come home, little Billy. You never come home.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. In between Los Angeles and New York, there's a little thing called America. Learn about it.
I'm well versed in America. Everyone in the 90s had my software.
We didn't.
I've never actually had a computer.
Okay, Brandy, you didn't have a computer. That answered that. Cassie, did you have a Mac? You supported that fucker Steve Jobs?
It was bright red.
Ugh.
You know, I knew I wanted a little color in my life, and yes, I bought a Mac. I'm still using that old Mac.
From the 90s?
Yes.
God, they made some good machines.
Because Steve Jobs knew what it was like to persevere, to build machines that stayed forever.
You know, I've never had a computer, so I don't know much about it, but I am stumped, Cassie. Miss Cassie, you never told us Bill Gates was your cousin?
I'm sorry. It's I don't like to talk about it a lot. It's, you know, a dirty family secret. He's the one, though. Do you remember at the cookout in 1986 when we lost half the wind farm? You're looking at him.
Great. All right, I got to take a shit because I got to shit every 15 minutes. That's just what happens to me now. So I'll be back in like 6 minutes.
Still cuts his own hair, I see.
Yes.
I could give him something to make him not be shitting every 15 minutes.
You can try, but he thinks he knows the best out of everything. And because he runs the Bill Gates Foundation and he employs doctors all over the world, somehow that makes him a doctor. Did you know he was asking me to sell my wind farm earlier?
What?
Yeah, like I lived 107 years, waking up every morning and hugging each individual windmill in my wind farm just to sell it.
You know, what I have always really admired about your whole property is how much room there is. And maybe it would be good if I moved in here. Just to help you.
I mean, Brenda, you are my closest friend. You know, if you want to have some sort of shack on the property, there's like a big, you know, there's that big swath in the east that nobody really lives on.
Great.
Or you could live in my house too.
Oh.
I mean, all my kids are grown and I, you know, had 8 of them. So there's 8 bedrooms in the house that aren't being used.
Well, I mean, I hadn't even considered any of this until right this moment. When my roommate moved out this morning, I thought I'll probably live alone for a long time. Joel, do you have any reason for me not to move in here with Miss Cassie?
I think it'd be the most beautiful thing I've ever seen since I watched The Green Book on a DVD.
Oh, Joel, you love that movie.
Oh, I think you too. I think it just makes financial and emotional sense that you both move in together.
Yeah, Brenda, you do take care of me so much, and you have to, you know, come over here all the time, and it just makes sense that you just live. You know, you can take You can take Elijah's room. He was my favorite child, and I gave him the largest room in the house.
Oh, Elijah's room.
Oh, this is really gonna help. I'm the one doctor holding out on computers, so I'm just gonna go get all my analog doctor tools and move them into Elijah's room. Miss Cassie, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my goodness, Miss Cassie, that was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. You are a wonderful person to this community.
I do have a special bond with Brenda ever since I slept with her now ex-husband, And I just feel like we've always felt drawn to each other. No, Joel, you see there's a storm coming. We do have to make sure that we prepare all of these windmills.
I will make sure. You know what? I'm gonna check on Paul's alfalfa sprouts, and then I will tie down and secure every windmill that I can. Okay,
And
just for you.
Make sure you give them a little pep talk. Just a little bit of like I've been out with old Berta here, just making sure, Berta, you got this. I know times are hard, Berta, but you have this.
Huh.
If we lost Berta, I don't know what I would do with myself.
I don't. Oh, Berta's been here since. How many? Your great uncle, your great grandfather?
Yeah, and our family, they live a long time, so that is 927 years.
It's almost as old as America.
Yes, it was the first
older.
It's older than America. It was the first windmill in America. Brought over, possibly. Nobody really knows how my great grandfather got to this, to this place, but maybe he took the Viking route, who knows? But this windmill is here.
Just like you, Miss Cassie, Alberta's a pillar of the community, a pillar of the farm community that we built here.
I am. It's true. Joel, how's your farm?
I wake up every day and I just look out the window and I see my father's alfalfa sprouts continuing to grow. Just grow and grow. And then watch as I pick them and try to sell them, but no one wants alfalfa sprouts. Everyone wants wind or beets, but no one wants alfalfa sprouts, but it's still great. I still love it. It's great.
I'm so sorry. I know that after it stopped becoming the health food trend of the 2000s, that really did a real number on you. But you really worry about wind becoming like that again.
Oh, wind's a clean, renewable energy source, while alfalfa sprouts just get in your teeth. And your dad pokes you with his cane and says, sell them, but no one wants them. No one wants them, Daddy. Hey, Bill.
I'm gonna just go tend to the other windmills.
I will help you soon, Miss Cassie. I'll make sure big old Bertha here gets a good pet tuck as you're gone.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we can make that happen. Yeah, sounds good. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, the movies later. Yeah, we'll see Free Guy. Perfect. Bye. Hey, where'd Cassie go? I have something to talk to her about.
Well, your cousin went and checked on all the windmills. We got a big storm coming.
Yeah, I know. The clock is ticking. This seems like a bad storm.
Yeah. So, Bill.
Yeah.
How you doing? You still rich beyond all belief?
Yeah, I'm pretty rich. I'm cool. Doing pretty well for myself. But need a little bit more, just kind of need some more for the pockets, just because why not?
Well, you know what's a big seller nowadays?
What? Yeah.
I don't want to whisper it. I don't want anyone to hear me. Alfalfa sprouts.
Alfalfa sprouts.
Alfalfa sprouts. They're a trend now.
They're a trend?
They're a health food trend.
Really?
Yeah. They provide great calcium and vitamin D, protein.
Nice. I mean, I'm looking for the next kale, so I'm open to any investment opportunities.
I have a big old farm next door to your cousin. It just grows 15 acres of alfalfa sprouts.
Wow, that's a lot of acres.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I just got off the phone with Rupert Murdoch, and he was looking for some land, for some wind, but possibly he might be able to build something on your property. Would that be of interest?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're not like her. You're not like her. You don't need this land.
No, I don't need the land. You know what? I don't care if you grow the alfalfa sprouts. I do not want to grow them anymore. Nobody wants them.
Nobody wants them.
Nobody wants them. Our last buyer was Jimmy John's, and they put them on their beach club, and they don't do that anymore. They changed to an avocado spread.
Avocados, the new scale. I knew it.
Duh, but I will give that land. I just need a place to put my ma and my pa.
Your dad's alive too?
152.
152. What do you mean? What is it? The alfalfa? Is it the alfalfa? Is that a thing, or is it just how people live down here? Why is it over 100 years old?
It's a mix of the alfalfa sprouts plus a little bit of the disappointment that he holds on into me, that he has for me. He eats that for breakfast.
Okay.
Every morning.
Yeah, I understand that disappointment. I understand.
Not to mention the award-winning medical care I provide. Excuse me, I just have to get all my non-computerized things through here. This is my abacus. Don't mind it. Don't mind it.
Hey,
My bucket.
Brandy, are you moving in?
Yes, I'm gonna live with Miss Cassie. How perfect is this? So the beautiful thing that I love most about Miss Cassie and her land is that number one, she owns it. And number two, there is so much room, particularly Elijah's room. And this morning when my roommate Randolph just marched out of the house and said, I'm leaving and my name is on the contract of the house. So when I leave, you gotta leave too. And basically this morning I became homeless Brenda. And so now, I mean, all my prayers have really come true in one day, which is amazing. So he just hold both my medical forks. Thank you. And this is just my lunch.
Well, that's
There's
great.
2 sandwiches in here.
Brenda, I don't want you to move everything in. I got a really intriguing offer from one Rupert Murdoch.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No.
And
what's the deal?
he's the Fox Empire guy, and
Yeah.
He owns foxes, Brenda. He's gonna buy our land.
Okay, I've never owned a computer, but I know that he doesn't own animal foxes. What's Rupert Murdoch got to do with anything here, Bill Gates?
well, he wants to take over the wind. That's his next enterprise. He wants to own the wind.
We're alfalfa sprouts.
Wait,
Oh,
you don't mean Miss Cassie's win, because in order to take over her wind, he would have to take over her land lease.
yeah.
I literally just worked it out with Miss Cassie that I could take over Elijah's room. I took out my abacus bucket forks. I don't understand. I literally keep so many people over the age of 100 alive. Why can't I have a win?
I'm just trying to get my win, I'm just trying to get my win. I win.
Bill Gates, I have
You
to
have
think
lots
you've
of
had
wins.
I need this. I need that.
I don't even understand. We didn't even know that you were part of this family until today. But at the end of the day, you are still Bill Gates.
Yeah, but it's not enough. No one talks about me. No one searches my commencement speech. No one references me. It's always Steve.
Why do you even need to be in business with Rupert Murdoch?
Because he's
You
got
are
money.
Bill
I need
Gates.
more of it.
Also, isn't Steve Jobs dead?
Yeah,
Oh
he's
my
dead.
God.
I killed
Are
him.
you competing?
What?
Killed him.
That might be true. I've never owned a computer. I have no way of knowing if that's
I'm dropping your
not
corpse.
real. Oh my God, those were sterile.
Oh my God.
I don't care. Now I'm selling this fucking land. I don't care what you guys say. I don't care what you say.
I just want, you can sell my land, take my land.
Good, Joel.
Please.
You're being good boy.
No, Joel, not the alfalfas. What are your parents gonna do?
Die.
Oh my God! But then who am I gonna keep alive? Once again, another loss.
Yes, Joel, they're a burden. They're a burden on your life.
Look at Bill Gates. Look how serious he is. And he's made it pretty well into life. Listen to Bill.
Listen to
Oh
me.
my God, I think we don't have a choice, right?
You don't have
Like
a
the
choice.
little guy never wins against people like Bill Gates and Rupert Murdoch.
No, this is America. And my family founded America.
Bill, look deep into my eyes, because I've just watched you do a whole lot of nonsense. So into my eyes, I've been laughed out of a city council 4 times. Okay, I've been told that wind doesn't have power, and that's just weird woman hysteria. Okay, I've been around for a long time. I've been around where people believe that wind was created by Jesus's farts. Okay,
Well,
I've been
that is
around
the truth.
That's what my pa told me.
for a long time. Yes, this community has a lot of superstitions, but I will die before I let you have this wind farm. And even after I'm dead, me and Steve Jobs are gonna gang up and we're gonna haunt you so bad.
Miss Cassie, I hear it.
No more. I'm gonna win.
You know what, Bill?
What?
After hearing Miss Cassie, the alfalfa sprout farm stays with me, no matter how much crippling debt I am in.
Oh, Joel, that was very brave.
Thank you.
You're
Joel,
welcome.
and I didn't know your farm was doing so bad. You know, I've got a lot of money from this wind project, and we're looking to expand. Why don't I buy your farm? You can come work here.
I love wind more than alfalfa sprout. I love it.
And you have such a way with these windmills. I mean, they have honestly been blowing and turning so hard. And I'll just say, Bert has got a shine on her. She hasn't had such Jebediah died.
Oh, I love Berta more than I love my own family.
You can have. I was going to give you Bill's room, but we all know that was the smallest in the house. So I'm going to give you Suzanne's room, my second favorite.
Wait. Is he your son or your cousin?
Oh, you know, we were a very close family, so we had extra family rooms too.
It's a big house.
That makes total sense.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, there is like this whole thing about like, you know, I just had one too many children, and you know, his parents were childless. So yes, I mean, he's technically genetically mine, but he was raised by his parents.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The smallest room. I hate you, Mom. I hate you. But I gotta take
Well,
this shit.
I will love you, but I hate your computers. I hate them so much. I got one of those Windows tablets and I just threw it out the window. I got it, and I love you so much.
I hate computers.
For baby. What?
Okay. That fucking bastard. Look at his face.
Look at him.
Look it up.
Get out of here.